Hi everyone, welcome back to J Tan Realty. Later on, if you like my videos, please like and share and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of my videos. Today I'm going to talk about how you can avoid buying the wrong unit type at the wrong time, because this will cost you another 3 or 4 years and you might lose out on your investment potential. Firstly, what happens when you buy in a cluster with too many condos side by side? I'm going to use Tampines condos as an example. From here you can see these condos are side by side. So what we see is 2014, 2016, 2017, 2020, or even some in 2019 as well. Today I'm going to use Santorini as an example. For Santorini, it TOPs in 2017, and once it TOPs and they start selling, you can see that the profit is only ranging below 50,000. The PSF wise, you can see is all below 100 PSF. So why is this happening? We see that Alps TOP in 2019 and Tapestry TOPs in 2020. So the number of units that are small in size, like the 1 bedroom and 1 plus study, in total we have 451 small units that TOP after Santorini. Another example will be in the Pasir Ris zone. In Pasir Ris, we can see that the units TOP in 2013, then 2015, 2017, and then 2018 and 2019. So how will this cause projects that TOP in the middle? So I use pallet as an example to show you. For the 1 bedroom sizes, we can see again that the PSF profit is all below 100 PSF. And the quantum itself for the profit is again below 70,000 only. You don't see any units profiting above 100,000. So Dines 2017 and Coco Palms 2018, it brings into the market 158 units and 137 units. In total, it was 295 small units coming into the market. So today, if you are buying a 1 bedroom, for example, and you see that there are upcoming plots behind you that might also have 1 bedrooms, this is the thing that you need to watch out. You have to see how many units are in the other projects that's coming after you. But then there are some condos that definitely will perform differently, and we also want to understand why is this happening. So for River House, it TOPs in 2015, and this is in a location where it's majority HDBs. But we can see for River House itself, for the 1 bedrooms, we see that the profits that they make is over 100,000 and the PSF that they make is close to 300 PSF. So why is this happening in River House when this is a 1 bedroom in a HDB estate? We see that for River House there's only 15 units of 1 bedrooms, and in the 1,000 meters nearby there are only 7 projects. Out of these 7 projects, River House is the only one with 1 bedroom type. So this is another thing that you have to take note. If let's say you buy in a project and you know that your project is going to TOP in 2015 and the upcoming ones like 2016, 2017 and all these projects doesn't have the bedroom size that you are buying into, this will actually give you an advantage when it comes to selling. So how about 1 bedroom in a more prime location? Today I'm choosing Queenstown as an example. You can see these 2 condos side by side that are all near the MRT. So we use Commonwealth Towers, which TOPs in 2017, and Queen's Peak that TOPs in 2020. Again, we can see for Commonwealth Towers 1 bedroom, in 2018, once they TOP and they sell, you can see that the profit is over 100,000. And the PSF that they profit from is close to 300 PSF again. But once after 2018, you can see no transactions in 2019, and then subsequently for 2020 onwards, all the profit starts to drop below 100,000 profit again. Queen's Peak TOP in 2020, it brings into the market another 266 more units. This is what we see previously in Tampines, in Pasir Ris. So this is a very common thing throughout Singapore. But then again, for Commonwealth Towers 3 bedroom, we are seeing a different trend. For 2019, as you see from here, when they sell, they only profited 118,000. But once it comes into 2020, we see that the profit significantly increased up to 300 over 1,000. Why is this so when Queen's Peak TOP in 2020, and in Queen's Peak there's a total of 228 3 bedrooms that comes into the market? Shouldn't Commonwealth Towers 3 bedroom drop in prices? So if we go into the floor plan of Commonwealth Towers 3 bedroom, you can see this 904 square feet unit, which comes with a proper master room, 2 bedrooms that can fit queen size bed, alright, proper enclosed kitchen, and in overall you can see that this size, although compact, it gives a 3 bedroom family all that they need. Whereas when we come to Queen's Peak 3-bedroom, you can see overall the layout is slightly odd in shape. The thing that might cause buyers not to buy this layout will be the size itself. For the same PSF, comparing to Commonwealth Towers 3-bedroom, this layout over here, we can see an open concept kitchen. There's a private lift with a big foyer in front. Next, what we see is these bedrooms. These 2 common bedrooms can only fit single size beds. And the balcony itself is in an irregular shape. On my right, you can see this extra space over here with an open concept kitchen. Bedrooms again, there is one that is only be able to fit a single size bed. So when Queen's Peak TOP, naturally buyers in the market will tend to make viewings to Queen's Peak first. Once they see this kind of layouts, they might feel that they don't prefer this kind of layouts anymore. And then they will visit the neighboring condo and see this kind of layout with a smaller square footage. In the end, they might pay a lower quantum for a better layout like that. So this is why Commonwealth Towers might be able to make this kind of profits. So of course today there will be a lot of different factors that you should consider when you buy into a cluster with many condos coming up next to it. So how should you plan in 2025? Upcoming plots that has a lot of competition coming up. One will be in the central region where we see there is total of 4 plots. River Valley Parcel A, River Valley Parcel B, Zion Parcel B, Zion Parcel A. These 4 plots will come back to back. So today, if you are buying a 1-bedroom, should you enter this area where they might come up with a lot of 1-bedroom units? Or should you go into a 3-bedroom unit in this area and going in as the first mover to enjoy a better price? Or you should go into Thompson where Springleaf is currently coming up on sale and the Parcel B is also coming soon. There's a lot of factors that you should consider when it comes to buying a good product that gives you a good potential. So if you wish to understand more, feel free, contact me at 8262-0902, or you can also go into my Instagram to see some advice that I give to my customers along the way. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.